ladies and gents, and welcome back to Duskers with Mags. And continuing on from gameplay from our last video, we've just finished raiding the Tish, and we're about to move on to our next target, which is the Shady Business. This thing has a massive scrap capacity. 133 units total. It has one infestation type on board. It is a volatile ship, but with the name Shady Business and a scrap capacity that large, this is the kind of ship that I would like to commandeer. Now, I'm not entirely sure how to do this, or, well, more to the point, I know how to do this. I have never actually done this. So I don't know if this ship is going to be appropriate, but it's going to be interesting to find out. So, let us travel over to the Shady Business, and let's board. So, at the moment, my drones still have some damage. I haven't spent any scrap at this time. I've been saving it all up. I am going to have to start repairing these drones at some point. However, some of these are, well, pretty much everything except Ethan is a guaranteed one shot if I'm unfortunate enough to encounter a leaper, which I'm sort of hoping we do find on this map, or this ship, but I'm sort of hoping we don't. For those that haven't encountered it yet, I'll save that as a surprise. Initial vessel report. Scanning. Dormant drone found in room R2. Updating schematic. Infestation times detected 1. Hull integrity medium. Age 202 volatile. Name Shady Business. Barge B. Shipyard delivery. 1 crew. Hold raw materials. No storyline elements this time. No communications in the archive. Alright, so we are docking off of the right hand side of the ship. Room R2 is over here, and this is interesting. We have fuel in this room. There is an interface console, and there is an upgrade slot. This is useful. At the moment, my ship has 2 upgrade slots. Now, whenever I commandeer a ship, my goal is to get more, and I think you can have a maximum of 4. At least it looks like you could have 4, possibly 6. I have no upgrades on my ship at the moment, but if you're going to take a ship, you want something that has more than 2 upgrades, if at all possible. These give your ship special abilities. So, A1. Let's have a look through. Now, I know I can just type begin and it'll move my primary drones into the first rooms, but I like to bring these in manually and actually just sort of have a look at the layout myself before I bring anything out. I know the initial rooms will never be infected. Oh, we got a good dose of scrap down here, so I'm liking this. And we got an interface console at the end of the corridor. So, D20 is all the way at the other end. Just to check what the D20 room contains as well, so we have a fair idea of exactly where everything is and what everything does. We have an unpowered turret into room R8. Alright, so we're going to pull this one into the hallway, and because we are, as I keep hitting tab to look at the map, because this room sides so many other rooms, if we go motion, well now, so we have a hostile between us and room R2 through door D19, and a whole bunch of unconfirms. Now, it is important to remember when it says infestation types 1, that is the type of enemy that you can potentially encounter on a derelict, not the number. Just because there is only one infestation type does not mean that every single one of those rooms may not potentially have a hostile. So, just to keep in mind. So, Unit 2. Power up the generator. Gives us control of all the doors, so that's nice for starters. Right, so I'm going to go through to drone 3. Gather all, and that will have our drone go through and explore everything. Or go through and collect everything that it can find. Or at least it was meant to. Why did you stop? Ah, you got stuck on the generator drone. Try that again. Thank you. Alright, so D12. D12 was green. And we have another interface console and 2 unpowered doors. So that's interesting. There is definitely another generator console down there somewhere. There's at least 2 more generators on this ship. There's one to the south part of the ship, probably inside of, well, it'll be inside of room D10 or D14 that powers the bottom doors. And there will be another generator to the north. And the door to D6 is open and we have no other docking ports. This ship looks like it could be potentially very easy, but don't be fooled. This is actually going to be a potentially hard one because there is a dividing line through here that separates these rooms, and I can't see any further in. Well, D16 is definitely clear, so let's open D16. We're going to have a look. We have D2 and D9, and they are both unpowered doors. It's going to be brave, stealth, D17. And we'll shut the stealth field back down. Alright, so we found our generator room. And that one is clear. I really want to know if there's something inside of D18. Just trying to work my way around this ship. Drone 4, stun and gather. Get our gather drone out of the way for the moment. At the very least, what I think I'll do is I'll just move Kelly down here, back into A1 for the moment. And we'll move our generator drone into the next room. Power it up, and at the very least this will give us an idea of what comes next. So we have one long room into R8. Room into D13. D6 is open. Alright, so let's go 1. This is fine. We'll go up in... We can only scan what's through the doors. So if I run motion in here... There is a hostile moving back and forth. So D6. And it moves back into R8. D6. Alright, so that's interesting. There are 2 aliens in this ship. One is in the top section. D6. So I need to move it into R2 so I can isolate that door. And then I'm going to have to move it into D15 somehow. Come on, alien. There we go. Now it's in R2. Beautiful. Now I can go D9. I really need to move my scout drone parts onto a new drone so I can just have a motion detector running at all times to monitor the rooms. Alright, so there is nothing of use inside of this room. Actually, here's where 2 motion sensors would be very useful. we do this? Alright, puzzle gaming aspects coming into play. We have a hostile that's now trapped in R2. If I can leave it in there, run a motion sensor in the hallway, and then transfer my power back to the first generator node, I might be able to open the D15 door. Maybe. Maybe. If I can open the D15 door, I can get the hostile to move out into R2, trap it in there, and then sit back with a motion scanner on inside of this room and wait till the hostiles have cleared into R8 and seal R8. So we can seal D9, and we'll seal D16 because there's no reason to leave those open at this point. Rerun the motion scanner. Alright. So we take control of drone 2. Power up the generator in here. We still don't have control of the D15 door. Alright, so here's where the problem is. D15 is powered by a room, by a generator node that will be inside of or past the D19 door where the hostile is. So I need to get the hostile out of that room. That'll work. God, I'm giving the motion sensor a work over here. Alright, into this room. Motion. Give me access to the generator drone into the first room. Open D6. Get ready to close D6. D6 closed. Now let's open D9. Come on. D9 is closed. Alien is now trapped inside of the R6 room. Now we can open D11. And we can open D6. And I can send our drone in. Oh. Whoa. Crap, 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 crap. Get out that. D11, shut. D6. Close D9. How the hell did you get in there? From the amount of damage I took, I think that may have been a leaper, although I didn't get a good look at it. Close. Ooh, that's some not nice sound effects in the background. I don't like that. Alright, 2. Back it. Radiation flooding room R6, that's alright, there's a hostile in there. 1. Motion. Holy crap, there's still a hostile in D19 as well, or through D19. Oh god, no, no. Uh,
Game over, man. It's game over.
A1, seal. I knew this one was going to go bad. That's 2 key drones lost. And I lost my generator. Crap. For those of you who haven't worked out yet, the Leapers are pretty much xenomorphs. I think this is a wipe. The alien is now in the R3, just on the side of the A1 door. There is pretty much no way for me to be able to get out there. Not with these 2 drones. 42 and 10 health on Mouse and Kelly. If I go out there and try and tow... I could get away if I can get this generator drone back through A1. Alright. Alright. I might be able to recover this. I'm going to have to abort afterwards, but I might be able to recover this. Alright. 3, 4, A1. Oh, no. That's it. That's a wipe. The Leapers can cover a distance nearly half the length of this corridor in a single shot, and they hit for anywhere between 100 and about 130 damage on a single strike. My thought was if I could get out here without it noticing, that drone had stun. I could plant a stun mine on the ground, sit behind it, and as it leapt in, it would detonate the stun mine and stun itself, and I would be able to tow the generator drone into R1 and bail. But with that happening, that's reset. There's no way to actually recover from that, because I no longer have the basic nodes I need in order to be able to operate, and I've just lost all my important nodes. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to collect any over time. So, with a drone set, I have tow and gather. I have no motion sensors. Oh, I've tow and gather, no spare drones. And I have a shield module. I don't think I can do this on one drone. I'd be operating blind. No, I have no generator, so I couldn't power up the doors anyway, so no, that's a wipe. I can't even power up the doors inside the first room now. So that's it. There you go. That's how quickly the game can just shaft you. One infestation. At least 3 aliens of the most powerful type in the game on board one ship, and the generator nodes that you need to access the parts of the ship were inside of the rooms that contained the aliens. Now, if I'd had an interface node there, I could potentially have activated turrets and cleared them out, but I didn't. So this is what happens when you wipe. Initiating a reset puts you back at the start of the game. You still have all of your storyline elements unlocked, but you're set back to a default of 3 drones. You are set back to default fuel loads that you started the game with in an entirely new star system. So if I go through to my drones, stealth, gather, generator, tow, and a motion scanner. There we go. That's it. So I want to reconfigure these drones. Take motion off, mouse, and we want to take gather off and put motion scanner on Marvin. Mouse can have gather as well, and generator just remains generator. Escape to close, and yep, now we start again from scratch. If we go through to the galaxy map, we've only got the galaxy that we're in. We have not explored anywhere, and again, universe is still not available. Well now, looks like we are starting all over again. 195 stable, 1 infestation type. You know what, I think we'll have to do this one for the next video, because that was a little disappointing. Anyways, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, click like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Fly smart, fly safe, and I'll catch you in the void.